What's up, guys? So, tomorrow we are going after your cardiovascular. We're going after your oxygen that is stored up inside your hemoglobin. So we're going to put you into a situation to where your body says, release that oxygen and let it go. Based on my research and understanding, is that 90% of your oxygen is stored up inside your hemoglobin. 10%-ish, okay, don't quote me on these numbers, look them up. I know I'm in the ballpark, somewhere in that ballpark, to where there's a very low percentage of oxygen just floating around in your bloodstream. Which is actually a really good thing, because if your body was just willy-nilly releasing all of your oxygen, your body would not be regulating the amount of oxygen that's being released, and you could easily end up in a situation to where oxygen is not at its optimal levels, and that could be bad. But what we are going to do is we are going to do something very similar to the Wim Hof breath, and I believe it's called the Batuco breath, which if you do a little bit of research on this, is what they're doing with kids with autism, and basically just desensitizing our nervous systems, bringing our nervous systems to a point to where they can handle high amounts of stress. So if we willingly put ourselves into these high stress, low oxygen situations, what that does is it conditions the body to be able to handle pretty much anything that comes our way with a much more non-impulsive and reactive response to it. In addition to increasing the alkalinity in the body, especially during this time, this workout is just spot on for that. In addition to the fact that we're in a lockdown, COVID-19, everybody is freaking out, everybody is super high sensitive, in fear, right? We got the sympathetic systems are just firing all over the place. So this is my contribution to helping us desensitize ourselves, stay out of that sympathetic state, stay in that parasympathetic state, stay calm, stay cool, and keep your immune system up, right? Sympathetic, if you're sympathetic, your immune system's down, right? If you're parasympathetic, your immune system's up. So that's what I'm here for tomorrow. And this goes really well with yesterday's and Monday's workout, because both those workouts were pretty comprehensive in terms of how much overall neurological stress that we placed on your body. You need to recover a little bit and let the nervous system settle down on that end of the nervous system where we're just stressing the body. We won't get into that. However, here we go. We got 10 rounds of this. So you're going to do 40-yard run, posture, lean, pull, run with the breath out for 40 yards. And then you're going to inhale and exhale for a minimum of 5, maximum of 10. The reason for this, as opposed to the other breaths that we were doing where we were only getting 1, is because I want you to work on increasing your speed, right? When you're only getting the 1 breath in and then you're exhaling and going for it, it's, trying to regulate that speed. We obviously back off of the speed a little bit just because of the oxygen demands that get placed onto the body when we're running really fast. So I just want to pick up the pace, and I want to put a little more challenge on the body. So I want to get more oxygen in on the recovery, and then I want to turn around and get after it again. So this should not take long at all. This is a 2-minute tactical recovery. Let me slide this over. So, that might be a little bit too much. So, 2-minute tactical recovery breath. 4 seconds in, 8 seconds out. I'll put the tone on so that you will hear a full 4-second inhale. after doing those depot runs, that's probably not going to be that easy. So we're going to challenge ourselves to get that oxygen in for 4 seconds and then expel all that CO2 out for 8 seconds and then recharge belly, ribs, chest for 4. You got 2 minutes of that, and then you're going directly into your 1 mile run. Run at your own pace. But here's what we're looking for on our run. We're looking for technique. I would say there's no one here in the gym that can run for a mile with good technique, including myself. My technique will break down. It's just too many repetitions of bounding properly and getting myself back up and forward without the feet, the calves, the spine, the hips. Something is going to break down. It's going to turn. The breath is not going to be synchronized with the steps. The list goes on and on and on and on how an individual breaks down. Just drive down the road and watch people run, and it is not the kind of show that I like to see. So the show starts with an S. So then we're after that run, we're going to go directly into a 2-minute, I'm calling it a dead hang, but what it really is, it's going to be a 3-second dead hang with a 3-second retraction. Basically, retraction, depression. What we're basically trying to do after all of this running and compressing of your spine, what we're going to do is just try to lengthen you out. Take some deep breaths in, recover. Yes, it's going to be terrible on your grip. Yes, it's going to be difficult, but yes, it's going to distract the spine and open you back up, provided you're getting those proper inhales, belly, ribs, and chest, expanding the torso while you're in this dead hang position will go a long way in restoring and recovering the spine. And then we're going to go into our Wim Hof. Our Wim Hof is going to be 30 breaths as normal, but then we're going to flip over and go and hold on the exhale on a plank. You can go elbow plank, you can go push-up plank, either one. You're going to hold for as long as you can. I don't care, 30 seconds, it doesn't matter. The timer goes for 2 minutes, so you can flip over, go into your plank, freak out, 15 seconds, doesn't matter. Turn back over, inhale, exhale, get yourself ready to do it again, and just keep repeating that for the 2 minutes. Maybe you can hold for 2 minutes. Maybe you need to flip over, recover, pop up on your knees, recover, but recover, exhale, go back into it, repeat that as many times for the 2 minutes as you need to. But it's 2 minutes of going underneath tension, creating compression without the air so that we're getting that nice blood flow up into the brain. And then that's it. That's all we're doing. So this is my contribution to building your immune system and keeping you alkaline and keeping you calm and cool during times of high sympathetic everything. Everybody is sympathetic right now. So as we know, sympathetic means that your immune system is down. Sympathetic up, immune system down. Parasympathetic up, immune system up. So that's the game plan. All right, my friends, I will see you tomorrow. Don't be afraid of coming in and running. It's not just about going in and doing a bunch of running, all right? There's much more sophisticated thinking than that. See you tomorrow.